Hey guys, today's battle is an argue battle against Muffin1man, I believe. And my team is a team that me and Meekahchu made. It's our RU team. It's not the best team. It's pretty decent overall. I think we had a couple of good battles with this team, and then this one. And yeah, but our opponent seems what to be some pretty bulky Pokemon. Like he's got a couple like Uxie. Ludicolo has some bulk to him. Sandslash is physically bulky. I think Muffin1man especially, they got some bulk to him. And then Drapion's, a lot of physical defense on it. So, yeah, his team has a lot of defensive stuff. And looking at our team, we have some pretty bulky things too, but I don't think it was intended. It was because of the Gallade set we needed to use. The Lantern was our wall, the Sandslash was our wall, and just Druddigon is not good unless you have like the max HP, max attack. So, that's that. That's the reason why we have bulk. This guy just likes bulk, apparently. But we're going to lead off with Typhlosion, we're going for the Eruption, and he's going to lead off with Uxie. And looking at his team, seeing how his guys weren't really especially defensive, we should have taken into consideration that Uxie was a special wall and then switched out and then go into something else. He's going to go for a Thunder Wave. We kind of thought he'd go for Stealth Rocks if he was going to lead off with Uxie, and then like the worst he could do is U-turn, because I think Uxies really just carry U-turn as like their only attacking move. But anyways, we're going to go for another Eruption as he sets up a Rain Dance, and that basically makes Scarf Typhlosion even more crippled. So we're going to switch out into Gallade, and hopefully that he was going to set up Rocks or something, but he's actually just going to U-turn. He's going to go straight down to Ludicolo, and because we're running max HP, max special defense, because it is a bulk up variant of Gallade, we're going to easily live that, and Gallade has really nice special defense in general. But we're going to go for a Drain Punch, hoping it'll take it down even lower than that, but Ludicolo does some bulk to him. We're going to just do that much because of Life Orb, and we're going to have to switch out because we're not going to take another Hydro Pump. I was actually kind of hoping that he'd miss Hydro Pump, so that way Rain Turn would be wasted. But anyways, we're going to go to Typhlosion because Scarf Typhlosion that is paralyzed is completely useless to us. Because the Eruption is not going to be at its full effect, and it's not the bulkiest thing in the world. And I'm going to stop talking about bulk now. But anyways, we're going to Druddigon because we know we can live one hit because it's unstab Ice Beam. So we're just going to go for a Sucker Punch. He knows that probably he's going to be forced to switch and save his Ludicolo. He's going to go into Sandslash, which we're kind of figuring Rocks at this point, so we're just going to get a free switch out into Rotom. But he's going to go for Toxic, trying to Toxic our Druddigon in case we did decide to go for an Outrage or something on him. But right here, he's going to switch out, go out into his Muffin1man, which I completely forgot had Sap Sipper. Alright, let me explain it more. So, me and Meekahchu are like, well, he's got nothing on his team that really wants to take a Specs Leaf Storm, so we'll just go for it. And then at the last second after I clicked on it, I was like, crap, Muffin1man gets Sap Sipper. And Meekahchu's like, oh crap, hopefully he doesn't go into that. Well, I don't think he said that, but like, hopefully he doesn't. Whatever, you get what I'm talking about. But anyways, we're going to Sandslash to absorb the hit, but apparently we're not going to be able to too well because +1 Muffin1man, which I'm guessing is max attack, is going to do a lot of damage. It's going to take a pretty decent amount of recoil, and we got Rocks up, which I think we should have done was just EQ, but I think we wanted Rocks more than anything at this point. So we're going to Gallade, scare him out. We're just going to go for a Drain Punch because we do need the HP. What we should have done was bulked up, predicting him to switch, but if he did stay in and spotted out with Muffin1man, we basically would have died. So, we played it safe there, and we're going to Rotom because we're kind of figuring EQ to just finish us off. He's just going to go for the Rapid Spin. We do carry Ice Punch on the Gallade, so yeah, it's kind of where it's at. But right here, I'm going to go for a Trick because I thought I could go into Muffin1man again, and I really didn't want to risk going for like a Volt Switch predicting that. So I just kind of went for a middle move. He's going to go for a Stone Edge, and that's going to hit, which kind of sucks for us. And we're going to switch out here, expecting Muffin1man to come in still. Well, I did. Meekahchu was telling me just to go for it, but I wanted to play it safe. I went into Gallade because I know I can take a Stone Edge. Unluckily for us, he gets a crit, and that's going to be enough to take us out. So right here, I'm going to go out. We're going to go out to Druddigon, and if we can easily set up a Home Clause right here. So that's what we decided to do. And he's going to go out to Uxie, and we kind of figured that Uxie is either going to, 1, set up a Rain Dance, or 2, Thunder Wave, because he definitely doesn't want to U-turn and take the Sucker Punch because he knows we have it. So he's going to go for the Thunder Wave, I guess predicting us to go for a Sucker Punch or something. And we're just going to lock ourselves into Outrage at this point because +1 Druddigon is pretty powerful, and I believe we have Life Orb on it too, so that's pretty hard hitting outrage. So he's going to Ludicolo, and we know for a fact we can take one Ice Beam because it's not stab. We do take it because of the massive amount of HP that Druddigon has, and we're okay then. And we're just going to go for an outrage, take it out, and Druddigon's easily going to be a revenge kill at this point, but it's not really a bad thing. He's going to go to Drapion. We're just going to go for a Sucker Punch to get a plus, 1 attack, maybe a hump on it, and do a little tiny bit of damage. But Drapion does have that physical bulk, which is really amazing. So, right here, we're going to go out into Rotom, and we're going to Volt Switch, I believe, as he's going to go out into Sand Slash and absorb. Okay, we Thunderbolted. And he's going to absorb the Electric type move. And right here, we're just going to go for a Volt Switch, predicting the Muffin1man to come back in, because at this point, I was just like, alright, I'm done trying to predict this guy. He's making like these weird plays. And after we lost our physical wall because we completely just didn't think of the fact that Muffin1man having Sap Sipper, we kind of screwed ourselves over. But we're going to Volt Switch out into Lantern, go for a Scald, hopefully trying to basically burn him. But what we really should have done was gone for a substitute, so we want to have done. And then after him going for the Earthquake, switch down to Rotom, and hopefully he went for another Earthquake. Then we're at the point where we just went for a Thunderbolt, taking it out. We're going to take it out right here with the Thunderbolt, and that's going to be kind of good for us, but this is our last Pokemon. If we had played a little bit better with the Lantern and the Rotom, we maybe could have won, because I don't think Drapion, even with Life Orb, could one-hit KO us, even though we are special defensive, not physically offensive. And I think we could have taken a hit from, Crawdaunt, but I don't know. And anyways, guys, that's the battle, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and that's kind of also a thing, because I noticed that I never really upload losses a lot, and that is basically because I don't really lose a lot. So yeah, if you guys think I just don't upload losses, then there you go. I actually have another loss on backup that I have to upload, and I have a bunch of battles against Meekahchu, so yeah. Well, so that's kind of a spoiler. But anyways, guys, this video is just going to be a little bit longer. I have college now, so my schedule is like kind of screwed up. I don't have classes Fridays and Saturdays and Tuesdays. So all the other days, I have random like times. So my uploads might be on like different times. Like one day it might be at like 11 o'clock. The next night will be like 1 o'clock in the morning or something. So that's that, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's battle, and I'm sorry I haven't really been bringing you guys Wi-Fi battles, and I brought you like a whole week of PO. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.